Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray. Not even getting a shekel.
He gets the privilege of being a patron.
We terrorize our patrons, and I love that.
Ah, that's right, kids. Welcome back to another week of We Are the Night, the Batman podcast.
All to do with the Dark Knight.
That's right. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that Scourge of the Underworld. It is.
Hey, y'all, it's Little Pumper, Scourge of Florida.
I don't know. Maybe we could get Ray to listen to this episode. Not a lot of Batman.
Robin.
Just talking about Robin.
Well, you know, it's not Dick Grayson, so technically I'm not stepping on Christian's toes.
Exactly. And plays into what we talked about last week, and play into what we talk about next week.
You know, continuity. Something no comic book company has except for Spawn, apparently.
Ooh, burn.
And that's to its detriment at 300 issues and like 80 million spinoffs.
I know. Todd
I
McFarlane.
actually saw a She-Spawn toy, and I'm like, should I buy it? I should buy it.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they had like all the like freaking Spawn stuff, and I'm like, it was a little pricey though. I'm just like,
She spawned,
The
Jerry.
Garland toys are a little pricey.
She spawned.
There's something that you can't take out of the package; it'll fall apart.
Hey-oh. She spawned, Jerry. She spawned.
Anywho, we are pressed for time today, so let's just jump into it.
All right.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah, sorry, kids. See?
We got better things to do, like talk to D.G. Chichester today. So.
All right, so yeah, we were talking about Robin, the first miniseries from 1991. It was a 5-issue limited series from January to May 1991. Of course, it was about Tim Drake. Yeah, 5-issue limited series, January to May 1991. This is the first time in DC Comics history that any variation of the Robin character has been spotlighted in his own title. Each issue...
So hard to believe, bro.
I know. Each issue was published with second and third printings. The series featured Tim Drake.
See? Dick's not the only one that can get second helpings.
Hey-oh! This series featured Tim Drake, the third person who assumed the costume identity of Robin. Suck it, Jason. The series was followed by two other miniseries, Robin 2 and Robin 3, before the character got his own ongoing title.
Red Robin.
Yum. Well, we're covering Robin 2 at the end of the year. Maybe beginning of next year. Maybe we'll have to do Robin 3.
Down for that?
This limited series was collected in the Robin, a Hero Reborn trade paperback, and later in the Robin Reborn trade, which also included issues from Detective Comics.
Yep, got that one.
So yeah, it basically picks up where, right at the end of Batman 457 for you continuity freaks. Basically,
I mean, it did matter back then. It doesn't matter now.
Oh yeah. And Tim just left Gotham to train. Where have we heard that before?
As you do. You don't want to be a total freaking noob like Bruce.
Oh yeah. Long story short, goes to train with an old master, runs into a woman, throws his planes off course.
Men, how do you live with those things?
Oh, when you're Tim's age?
Obviously that didn't age too well.
Yeah, well, take true. And Tim was a teenager. That thing's always pointing north. Hey-oh.
Unless you're Harry Osborn.
Oh! But yeah, we meet Lynx and King Snake.
King Snake!
We'll
no,
see.
this is not the summer of 69 just yet. This is the prelude to summer of 69.
No, we're going to get our precursor special next week when we cover Batman 467 through 469.
Hey-o!
That's right.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. They're going to do them both.
I already have your intro ready for summer of 69, but that should be the intro.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
So many
Why
to
was
choose.
6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. Hey-o. Kinky. Anywho, come on. Let's go.
So Tim meets a new friend.
I have to tone down the dick joke.
Ayo. We have no time for dick.
Oh, there's always time for dick. You're welcome. You feel free to use that on Nightwing.
I was going to say.
Diggity dink.
What is that? Clyde Rawlins, former, what was that, DEA or whatever? Wolf just found these hilarious.
Look, I like all the Robin miniseries. I have them all, actually. Like, in my hand, I recently acquired all of them, so I was just like, sweet. What poor sucker sold it to the comic book store, I'll never know.
Oh my. I know, wouldn't they be worth something?
I know the ones, the Joker's wild ones are, with the little holographic thingies on them. If you have the whole collection, that's a little bit of money.
I don't have the whole...
I paid $1 for them, so some poor sucker got schmucked.
Oh, jeez.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
And then Tim
They
meets...
made him competent, though. Like, I always felt like when he was the sidekick to Batman, he was just so whiny, and it's like the only Robin to come from... Like, it's just so weird. Like, his whole thing is so weird. He just shows up. He hires himself. You know, it's a little off-putting. It's exactly how everybody felt in the audience when freaking Joseph Gordon-Levitt like freaking shows up to Batman. You know, that's exactly how everybody felt reading that. Like, no, immediately no, go home, kid.
Well, the way they did, I mean, is that the point in the miniseries? It's like he kind of has to be competent because it is his series. There's no Batman.
Yeah. But, like, God, he was whiny when he was first introduced. I thought I hated Jason when he first showed up.
Oh,
God,
damn.
I hated him when he first showed up. Like, I'm like, Alfred, can you backhand this kid or not? Like, come on.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that, like, reading those for the first time, I was like, oh, yeah, it sounds pretty cool. And then Red Robin in the car, obviously. Just like, yes. Living the dream, kiddo. Living the dream.
Oh, my God. But then Tim meets Lady Shiva.
Right? And, like, we haven't done anything with Lady Shiva in forever. That's why Black Canary needs her own book. So.
New Birds of Prey?
No.
No?
Basically, Birds of Prey is just the Batgirls now. Like, let's just be real. So, Black Canary needs her own solo book. Where she's not on tour with a band. Like, that is not cool anymore. Let's stop trying to make that a thing, please. Please and thank you.
Exactly. How about a
Maybe she trades Oliver in for Bruce. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Whoa. I mean...
Call me, DC. I have thoughts.
How about a traveling troubleshooter? You know, private detective, something.
No. She's a florist by day and a vigilante by night. Because, you know, they say florists tend to be psychos. I'm just saying.
Whoa.
That kind of fits, Dinah. I'm just
For anyone wanting to, any florist wanting to advertise, that's out a little hellfire.
Come fight me. You can come catch these hands. I don't care.
Whoa. She's full hot today. What happened?
These hands are ready to eat for everybody.
Oh, jeez. Damn.
So, I mean, you're like a Dick Grayson fan, but you like the Robins. You did a whole thing about how Tim wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, I liked Damian over Tim. At one point.
Okay, Charlie.
You know how much I despise Damian, so that's saying a lot. Just the mere thought of Damian from Kingdom Come, just like that little tiny thing that would to come, like, just drive me insane. So you have to imagine how poorly I thought of Tim.
But them just traveling across like Europe and Asia, you know, King Snake.
Kicking ass and taking names suits and drinking milk, and they're all out of milk. Yeah.
And just that whole thing with, oh my god, when Shiva wakes him up one morning, she's like, oh, you ready for your training? He's like, oh, I guess so. I don't know if I'm ready for this yet. She's like, no, not that.
Like, oh, can you give me a minute? Can't sneak up on a young lad like that, ma'am.
Well, he was sleeping. He was
bed wet.
Oh, that's what he thought the training was.
She's like, okay, Butters, calm down there.
That Kim
watching that episode where where it's sarcastic-ball.
That Kim Kardashian's so hot. Wonder if she's.
Here's your South Park reference. Take a drink. Finish your Lilith.
Wonder if they mention her more than any one other person on South Park. Kim Kardashian.
Probably now. It used to be like Jennifer Lopez.
Oh yeah,
Tom Cruise. They did a whole thing about Tom Cruise. They hate Scientology, so.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Lopez. She likes tacos and burritos. Yeah, that's right.
Taco flavored kisses. Oh wait, she hates that actually.
Really? Well, of course.
Let me just. She will, like, if somebody mentions it at a venue, she will, like, literally leave. It's in her contract or something crazy like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to hear first, kids.
Allegedly.
Your anti-Lopez spray, yes.
She's nothing anymore. I'm safe. I mean, she's back to date Ben Affleck.
That's right. How's her life going?
Post Argo. Like, I'm just saying. Exactly. Anywho, I just really enjoyed it, but like I felt like it was like not long enough. Like I felt like they weren't brave enough to do the full 12. Hell,
that's true. I mean, unless
like he needed some. He was sorely underdeveloped. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this helps, but.
Well, I think this was a testing ground because he did get 3 miniseries before he got his ongoing. So were they like at this point? Were they like, I don't know, can Tim take 12?
Hell.
Well,
now he can.
Hell. Ah.
Bazinga.
That's at Lilith Hellfire.
Look, like I said earlier, you can catch these hands. Rated E for everyone. If you can't joke about it, I don't know what we're doing here.
True.
You came to the wrong podcast. I don't know what you've been listening to for the last, I don't know, what episode are we on?
7
something?
What? Batman 79.
It feels like just yesterday we started this podcast. It does, really. I mean, compared to Capes.
Well,
the ongoing saga that is Capes. We're like one-man punch at this point. Like, how many episodes? I can't possibly catch up. It's okay. Every episode, you feel free to just jump right in.
Sure.
Hey-o.
It's a gaping hole. What do you think about King Snake?
Well, I mean, as far as like original villains go, he's pretty cool for a kid to have.
Yeah.
I kind of got like Bane vibes the first time I read it or something like they were trying to make it that kind of thing to me.
A little bit, yeah. He's blind and
yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He might be able to see color. That's a Daredevil reference. I didn't want to change shirts twice, so I just wore the Daredevil shirt. Sorry.
Oh my.
That's at the devil you know. Better than the one you don't.
Oh, that's where. Well, yes, we're talking to DG. It's kind of, I don't know if it's even Daredevil, but you know.
It'd be alright.
Her Punisher shirts are covered in blood. Hill.
Well, I don't wear the old logo anymore, and I'll be damned if I buy the new logo, so.
True.
You know.
I feel you. All right, and what about Lynx, who debuts here, who we'll see more of next week? What did you think of her?
Walking stereotype. Walking comic book cliche.
I
was like, who wrote you? Stan Lee?
Well, it's Chuck Dixon.
Same difference at that point.
Oh!
Kidding. I mean, Chuck gets better with his women writing, obviously, but like, young girl writing, no. Immediately, no. But, you know, it's a product of its time on that front, and you just gotta kind of roll with it.
Yeah.
He did get Lady Shiva pretty. He did did a good job with Lady Shiva, so I'll just leave it alone. Because we never see her again after this, as far as I remember. So, like
What?
after the
Lady Shiva?
No, not Lady Shiva, Lynx.
Oh, no, we'll see her next week.
No, I mean after the whole time.
Oh.
They never bring her up, so they could have brought her back instead of doing what they did to him, but
Yeah.
they didn't. Cheap thrills, man, cheap thrills,
Whoa!
and I do mean cheap.
Whoa! But no, I do like the story moved along. It didn't drag at all.
I wanted more. It's just like it felt like they were just whetting your appetite. I think they knew that they were gonna do at least another miniseries at that point.
Oh yeah, by the end of this, I'm sure they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this again."
Why they were probably probably when they even commissioned it, he probably had a bigger story. That's what it seems like when you read them all back to back to back.
Yeah.
So they're like, we gotta break it up. It's still 10. We gotta break it up. Can't just give them to it all at once.
Hey-oh.
It's just talking about meat so natural for Lilith. I know.
Whoa! Yes, I have heard that on the streets.
Talking about meat so natural for
The
Lilith.
meat podcast.
There's international streets.
Talking about meat is
The drop
so
bear is
easy
told.
for Lilith.
Hey, if you want to leave feedback, we're doing a sausage fest tomorrow morning. So,
What are you covering?
Web of Carnage.
Oh, maybe. I'll look at the schedule and see what the issues are. Maybe.
Again, it could just be comments pointed at Ray. That's all you want to send. That's fine.
I'll just be like Russell. No, Sausage King.
The Hard Master.
Speaking of the Hard Master, Lady Shiva is a little bit of a slave driver, eh?
Hey-oh.
She's like, how old are you again? Okay.
Hey,
It
man.
was a little tension. It was a little creepy tension, not gonna lie.
Train him. Hey, man. She has a.
Train him young.
She'll have a lo-
Fill up.
Hey, man. She'll break Bruce's control over him in a heartbeat.
More like mommy milk or squirt.
Damn.
It's Saturday morning. I'm still hungover. At Lilith Hellfire. I don't care.
Since when you get hungover?
I'm getting old, Phil. Jesus. Let me age disgracefully, okay?
See, you stopped drinking. See, I thought you never got hungover because you never stopped.
Exactly. I stopped that one time, and now look at me.
So, and I don't know, but I wonder, again, I don't know if they thought Tim could do 12 issues, or they wanted, fold him back into the Bat books right away, or...
Bruce makes everybody worse. Literally, Catwoman,
Wow.
Dick, Tim, Dane Ian, he even makes... Well, they don't even spend... when's the last time they even spent time together? I literally, was it New 52? It's been a decade, at least.
It's been a while.
He shipped him off to the Teen Titans, and he's over there, doing whatever he's doing on Lazarus Island. Respawn is Bruce's kid. Damien is Deathstroke's kid. Mark my words.
Damn.
Shadow War!
Oh my god, what if they proved both were Deathstroke's kids? It's like, no, Bruce, you can't have kids.
You know what? And deep down, he always knew it. That's why he's adopting orphans. And spending his money on them.
You know how many times Joker has kicked him in the nuts?
True. How much Joker gas he's inhaled, that stuff has to make you sterile.
Ah, true. The Joker's greatest prank.
Ooh, somebody write that immediately. I got $20 for a commission. Write it immediately.
Can you imagine all the man pain you could squeeze out of that? Oh, I'm the last of the Wayne line. There'll never be another Wayne.
Meanwhile, Amanda Waller's like, you idiot. Ooh, that makes it even deeper. She knew he was sterile. That's why she had to do the DNA manipulation.
Oh, there you
The rabbit hole can go deeper. Hell.
You cloned me without my permission. You're welcome.
Exactly.
Oh my.
No, seriously, somebody, dear DC, hire us immediately. We'll get Will in on this. Don't worry, we got a professional.
Or if you want to hire that DG Chichester, pay him a good price.
Not with the race these days.
Not true.
He'll have to write 8 books.
Whoever writes it, just credit us on the first page.
And don't change the podcast name. It's Capes and Lunatics. No ampersand. Despite what Charlie says, no ampersand.
Don't be a CBR. Yeah, give us story idea credit.
Nobody tell CBR. Nobody tell Brian.
Oh my god, I'm just waiting for the article 2 days from now. Do you think Batman's...
Did Joker make Batman feral? 5 reasons why he might have, and 5 reasons why probably that's not true.
You beat me to it, you son of a bitch.
There's your CBR slander of the day. Mark your video.
See, why can't you credit us, CBR? We give you free advertising every episode.
It's not positive, but it's fine.
Any advertising is good advertising, Little Hellfire.
Yeah, that's true. Unless you're Newsarama. But anyway.
Oh, damn.
Poor Newsarama. They used to be a thing. I don't hear people quote Newsarama a lot anymore. That was like one of my favorite sites. And then, BuzzFeed happened to the internet and everybody went chasing listicles.
Whoa.
Stay tuned for 2023 where Lilith rants for hours straight on the Patreon.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Oh, speaking of not thinking those are tentacles, Lady Shiva, those more like chesticles.
Well, 1991, everyone was getting implants on Hellfire.
I was like, are you Power Girl's cousin? What is going on here?
No. You wait till that Catwoman book starts. That, Selena was
man.
Power Girl's cousin.
I was like, what, she got an inflator under that suit? Jeez.
An acrobatic cat.
Built-in buoys.
Who was this? Who was that? Who was that? The Pope and Raquel Welch?
Seinfeld.
Oh my god. But yeah, agile cat burglar. Okay.
And apparently Bruce has a thing for cat burglars. We found that out in that travel book that they're doing.
But just that Jim Ballin Catwoman. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Even as a young horny teenager, I was like, that is not real.
That is unrealistic expectations. Fap.
Oh, how dare you. Oh, that's why Catwoman sold so good back then, man. People were buying 2 copies.
One to keep in the bag and one to factor. Yes, I believe so.
Oh my. Yeah, so anything else about the Tim series?
No, I like I said, upon, actually reading them all back to back, I got a better appreciation for Tim, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I do, and honestly, like, the first couple, I was like, when I was reading Red Robin, I was like, it's not as good as the miniseries, and then it got good around, like, issue 5, so that's when it really, like, kicked into gear, but, like, the miniseries all of them hit the ground running, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I think they felt like, even though it sold pretty well, that they didn't want to depend on people having had to have read that, I think, is what happened with Red Robin. So.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah.
All right.
Let's get over to our 1,000 Bat books this week, I guess.
Well, we're going to pick and choose, aren't we?
Yeah. But is it on the app?
The Robin? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I have it in trade, and like I said, I recently got all the individual ones as well. So
yeah, I have it in trade too.
I don't mess with DC Finite, so.
Yeah, I have it on trade, but yes, it is also on DC Finite, so.
All of them?
Yes.
Because you know how they do.
I know. But yeah, no, they're all there.
You'll be like, why is issue 3 missing? Come on, get it together. That's good to know. Okay. It's Batman's world. We're just living in it, so.
Yes, 2 4. Yeah, I had 8 Bat books this week.
8?
Yeah, man. Well, if we count Harley.
Oh, okay. I count Deathstroke now because of the whole Shadow War thing.
Well, I have Deathstroke in there too.
They've always been trying to make him a Batman villain.
Why villain. That's including Deathstroke, Harley.
Did you get the Fortress?
Yes, I did. Batman Fortress #1. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's about right then. Yeah, I don't count Harley. Harley's her own thing at this point.
Yeah, that's like last night when we were doing comics. I'm like pulled out all the Bat books. I'm like, that's almost half my pal.
Good old DC back to their shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Shenanigans. So what do you want to talk about?
Take your pick, bud.
Oh my.
Anything but Harley.
Oh my. All right.
Seriously, somebody needs, no offense to the current writer, somebody needs to get Teenie Howard over on that book.
All right. So since you mentioned it, you want to talk Batman Fortress #1?
What the is this book?
Are we already doing a Black Label? Are we doing another Black Label book where there's a blackout and stuff? And I'm just like, how many stories at one time can we have of Batman doing disaster? I mean, I like this issue, but how many series can we have going at once with Batman in disaster porn?
No offense, I know Charlie loves Rogue One, but this is from the guy that wrote Rogue One. So it shows. It shows.
It's basically Superman's missing, something or someone is shutting off power all over the world, and it's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Or what's Batman gonna do?
Where's Superman when he's needed most? I'm like, oh really? We're doing this?
And did I see? And I think
Superman slander at a time like this. How dare you?
And did I see? I think this is 8 issues.
Oh my god, you're freaking lying.
Here I'm gonna look, but I'm pretty sure it said 8. That's what I'm like. We need 8 to do this. How dare?
I don't even like. Who is this guy to get 8 issues of a Batman spinoff? Like, who are you?
Well, like you said, you write a movie. You know.
Who'd you sell your soul to? As I said, it's Rogue One. Like, it is not the favorite of the franchise, despite what Charlie may think.
Maybe they got him. Maybe they got him for a good price, and they're like, "Hey, man, we can splash his name all over." You know.
But like Superman slander, like Superman never goes missing unless he's dead. Like, let's just be clear.
Well, these days, in these days, every story they're gonna be like, "He's on world." Well, that's
exactly.
Is that the problem with modern comics?
And it's like they're trying to make him like they're trying to feed into the Bat God myth. We need to actually deconstruct the Bat God mythos. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm over it. We need a kinder, gentler, more down to earth Bruce, and a Batman that's not so militarized. That's why people are tuning out to Batman. There's so much Batman slander on the internet now because they've just gone overboard with it. And like I said, on Green Lantern, cops are not the thing right now, bro.
Yeah.
So maybe tone down the policing aspect of Batman.
Batman, my favorite character.
This concept is doing no one any favors. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's only $4, so
But yes, it is 8. It is 8 issues.
Oh my! I'm probably gonna read 1 or 2, and literally everybody's like, "Oh my god, this book is definitely a sign of Batman fever." I was like, "Where have you been for the last 4 years?" Like, oh, now y'all just sliding off the DC teat because Discovery Plus is like, nah, we're not paying for reviews anymore. Get out of here. So now everybody's jumping off the bat ship. Like, well, it hasn't really been good since New 52. So, like, I've been seeing people say a lot of that lately. So obviously, Discovery stopped paying for reviews. I'm just sending out copies and all of that. So that's my theory. If anybody cares to confirm my theory, you can stay anonymous.
Ooh.
That's CapesandLunatics, CapesandLunatics @gmail.com. Send us your DC slander.
So what did you think of,
this book doesn't need to exist. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And is that like the modern comic?
Thumbs down.
Is that like modern comics? Do they have to like nerf Superman every time? It seems like it.
I mean, DC wants a Hulk so bad. Let Superman be your Hulk.
Oh, damn.
Because he can't be Hulk. I will remind you every episode. I'll have you know.
Lois Lane would like to disagree with you, ma'am.
Even the host of GammaCast, Gamma Charged, agrees with me. So I'm just saying, GammaCast was our thing. My fault.
You gotta rub that one in.
Shameless self promotion. You know how it is.
You gotta rub that one in.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it like 1 more issue, 2 more issues at most, and then probably not gonna read the rest of it. It's not that interesting. It's the same old Bat God story. Oh, the Justice League is there to pretend like it's not, but it's okay.
Which we even see in this issue, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're dead.
Somehow, in some timeline.
Stay tuned to Unlimited Justice. Make sure to get some.
That's right, for all your Dark Crisis news.
God, I can't stop now.
Hey-oh!
Well, we do like 1 million podcasts, so it's pretty easy, actually.
Exactly. All right.
You gonna keep reading all 8, or what's up, Phil?
I don't know. We'll see. I'll give it a...
You're gonna let them milk you for your lunch money, nerd?
Like I said, I'll read another issue or two. We'll see. Again, I'm
There's
like,
so many Bat books, better Bat books on top of that I don't have time for it anymore. That's the problem when you oversaturate the market. If there's a better product, yeah, I'm gonna bail on the mediocre ones.
I didn't have a problem with the first issue, but I'm just like, isn't this just like One Dark Knight retold?
That's what I was thinking. Like, we have so many other Bat stories like this. We don't need it.
Give me something fresh.
That'd be a hell of a twist.
Yeah, give me something fresh.
Good luck.
Oh no, you know.
As we've said, as we were told, Batman's the one character that the most stories have been told about in the whole entire history.
Oh no, watch. You know what the twist of the story is going to be? Some alien created a giant battery or something to black out the planet. And what's the power source? Superman.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
But again, we've already had that story.
I know, but I'm just going to say, watch, that'll be the...
It was Rogozar!
Either Superman's the power source or he's held prisoner by these aliens. Mark my words.
Bro, it's Rogozar.
Ah! Does anyone want to incur the wrath of Bendis, though?
After Naomi flopped, after that TV show flopped so hard, he probably doesn't have the cachet he thinks he does. They really thought they had a major bag with Naomi. I guarantee you.
Whoa!
I'm just saying, they were like, "Oh yeah, we can compete with America Chavez, Miles Morales, Ms. Marvel." Flop.
Was he already buying his yacht?
Yeah, he already had it. He got his bag. Listen, and it's a shame that they didn't involve him because I felt like like Stargirl, because it's Jeff Johns' project, is so good. He's so passionate about it, and it was just very eye raising when they didn't have either one of them involved at all. Didn't write an episode, no story by credits, nothing. It was so weird. They didn't even really go with the comic book, so
yeah,
it was weird. So yeah,
definitely.
I don't know. We could probably incur the wrath of Bendis. I mean, we've been doing it for years at this point.
That's true. It doesn't take.
We could do this all day.
Doesn't take a lot of your time up.
Bendis.
Anywho,
all right,
what do you want to talk about next?
Let's double up on Shadow War. We got Deathstroke Inc. number 9 and Robin number 14.
Okay, cool beans. Also, what was that Robin Vampire Hunter one shot?
Oh yeah, it was a DC vs Vampires one shot. Hunters. I had to spend the extra buck and get the variant cover, but yeah, there you go.
Oh, I did. I of course I got the variant cover.
And of course, the
logo in the corner.
And speaking of 1991, like we were, yeah, the corner box looks like the 90s one with Batman and Robin standing there.
Yeah. So I had to do it.
So no, I mean, Hunters was actually a good Damien story.
I was like, this is what you choose to be a one shot. Oh, they don't know what they're doing over there, bro. But yeah, let's get into Deathstroke Inc. number 9. Look, listen, this is low key my favorite book. I think. Especially out of the Joshua Williamson books, I think this is my favorite.
Oh yeah,
he gets Deathstroke. He gets the incorporated aspect. Like, I think he was a fan of Batman Incorporated. I'm just saying. I definitely think he was bummed when it got canceled too, because I noticed a lot. If you've never read that book from during the New 52 era, please go back and read it, and you'll see the parallels that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no, Deathstroke.
But yeah, I like that there's a mystery and.
Yeah, Deathstroke Inc.'s been killing it. I love this book.
And you weren't even reading it to begin with. How dare you, Philip?
I know.
No, you gotta read this book.
I mean, at this point, every week.
And I don't like that it took Shadow War for everybody to jump on my book now. Like, I can't. People can't stop talking about it now. I'm like, I was here from issue 1.
Well,
it's kind of funny. He does look a little like Joe Manganiello on the cover, at least. So.
That's
just saying.
That's the system now. I mean, kids, behind the scenes, at the end of the week, both of us are just like, hey, any book I should be reading this week on my trip to the comic shop?
My third one of the week, my Sunday run.
But no, even
I told you I have to beat my arch nemesis and I have to find Dan DiDio. So it's like I have like a couple of things going on here. It's not just about comic books.
Yay. And I think, this event, you could tell Shadow War is a good event because I think it even elevated the Robin book.
It totally did. I didn't want to be the one to have to say it. Thank you.
I've been here since day one on this book, but yeah.
It's not hard to do. Everybody was kind of like, oh, this is a different kind of bad. Like, it's a different kind of bad event, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not Joker, so we're kind of here for. It's not Joker, and it's not Bruce disappearing.
Yeah.
Those are like the only two things that they have for Batman, or Gotham being destroyed. Like literally the only three things they ever do.
Like I don't think the Robin series was bad, but this really elevated it.
Well, it's kind of like the Batgirls book. It's like I prefer half of these people in their own solo book. Like, I know I said the quiet part out loud, but I'm just being real with y'all.
That's why you're here.
It's so salty. But yeah, I like the dynamics of it. I kind of want him to kick Talia in the League of Shadows' ass. Like, I'm rooting for him. I don't care about Talia at this point. She's just an egg donor at this point. I don't care.
Wow! Isn't that what someone called Bruce, like a sperm donor?
Yeah, he's a sperm donor. It's definitely a sperm donor because deep down he knows Damien isn't his. That's why he treats him the way he does.
Yeah.
Let's be real. When Jason first came aboard, he treated Jason better than he's ever treated Damien. And I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill.
It's all Jason's fault.
He had to go and die.
Be a jerk about it. Come. Had to come back and rub it in his face.
Somebody was trying to sneak it in. I ain't gonna say who. But no, like Deathstroke's like at the end of the day, going up against the Bat Family, and we've had this conversation before, he can't win, but he wipes the floor with everybody else. Period.
Oh yeah.
Period. And I love it. So I love the action scenes. It's never they fight for 15 pages, but when they do fight, it's the build up to it. So this is my favorite Bat book of the week. I definitely will say. I think that's safe to say. But like I said, Swamp Thing number 13 is the best DC book this week. So.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get eyes on that book.
And
or it'll get canceled again, and I'll be sad.
And I don't know if you want to spoil it, but at the end of Robin, how did you feel about the reveal of that Deathstroke imposter?
Nah, I kind of saw it coming.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is the point. I don't want it to be like somebody we never heard of. I don't want it to be like Tony Stark's parents. But
oh, yeah.
You're welcome, Charlie. There's your shekel. Yeah, but it's a fine balance. Like, oh, I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense. Or they pulled that out of their ass. I would very much rather have. Oh, I could see that.
I know. It makes sense to me, but I'm just like, I'm gonna come for you. I'm gonna come at you for revenge after how many decades?
Time moves differently in comics, so
True.
It's fine.
True.
They just remembered that character existed, apparently. They're like, oh, yeah. We could do something with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what was the other one? I think I had missed a book. Is it like Deathstroke Terminated or whatever? That book. I can't remember. It's like a Damien one-shot or something. I can't remember. I saw it on the shelf. I was like, did I miss that? Did I not read that?
That might be an older one.
Yeah, it's probably an older one, but I was just like, oh, it's that. My point is, there's too many bad books.
Yeah.
It's very easy to miss one because he's not on my pull list. Obviously, it's whenever I have if it's not part of a crossover, it's whenever I have the extra money.
Oh no, that was the Robin issue. Deathstroke Terminated on the cover. Yeah,
that was the cover. The other cover. There we go.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking of. My brain is toasted. As you can tell,
it's been drowned.
It has. I gotta stop drinking. Hangovers are killing me.
All right.
Anywho, yeah, I think this is the best Bat book. No offense to anybody else, but yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Do we have time for? I think we can squeeze this in. Batman Beyond the White Knight number 3.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Throw it in.
Sean Murphy has a vision. That's why he's the writer and the artist. I don't know if I agree with this vision, but it's interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
I prefer Terry's world, but they're gonna make that White Knight a thing. They're gonna keep trying to make that a thing. Now Batman Beyond has a variation of a variation of a variation. Like, enough's enough. But it's interesting. I will say at least it's interesting.
I'm here for. I'm here. At least all you need to give me is Bruce and Jack, and I'm here for it.
At least Bruce is alive in this one, so that means Terry gets shoved to the background. So.
Yeah. Say you married my true love, huh, Bats?
Out of spite. Absolutely out of spite.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about that today, though, but yeah.
Yeah. Talk about a prank. Hey-oh.
Wait, prank or prank?
Hey-oh.
It's interesting, though. At least he's doing something interesting. Like, it might be in the world that I don't really actually care about, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I'm still here for it.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
If you have some extra cash, throw some money Sean Murphy's away. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Especially that white.
He'll probably be the next Tom Taylor. Mark my words, in like a year or two.
Oh my!
$5. I see it. I see the vision.
All right.
You know we're gonna have like 50 Bat books. So.
What do you mean we're going to have?
I mean, like actual Bat books, not just Bat family books. Actual 50 actual Bat. It's all Batman all the time. Ray's lost his mind completely at that point.
Batman, my favorite character.
There's gonna be Batman and Superman book every week. He just shows up to taunt Clark.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
DC's new motto.
New motto?
Well, yeah, I know. All right.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, kids. This week is over, so officially now,
hallelujah.
We are only 3 weeks away from Summer of '69. That's right, because next week we'll be covering, but a primer for Summer of '69. Next week we'll cover the return of King Snake and Lynx from Batman 467 through 469.
We're setting the mood. Turn the lights down low and break out the wine.
Hey-oh! And then in 2 weeks, Detective Comics 638. In 3 weeks, Batman 470. And then, yes, Summer of '69, kids. Every issue of Batman from 1969.
Batman.
We should see if Ray will read some 69 Batman. Don't
do that to him. Although he might like old school Batman.
Yeah. All right, kids. So email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night, the Batman podcast on Facebook, on Twitter. Find links to all the various social medias for all the shows we do. Links to the YouTube channel. Links to the Patreon, where we'll be talking to Mr. DG Chichester in a few minutes.
Chichester chats.
Bing! And superhero movie brackets, where Lilith loves my pain.
I do. Makes me so happy.
We will find the worst superhero movie of all time. And if that's
Batman
on it...
and Robin versus Batman Forever.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Last night, Charlie said him and Tristan were loving Batman Forever, so...
That figures.
That tracks.
Yeah, no, seriously. That tracks in the Esser house. That's about right.
And if that's not enough, get yourself some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch.
Keep your emergency candy in here. It's great.
When your himbo's blood sugar drops below a certain level, you can save a life with some Capes and Lunatics merchandise.
See? Be a hero.
So find everything at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics.
Or be like me, be a lunatic. It's fine. It's your choice. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm good with whatever choice you choose.
Speaking of breathing new life into a human being, Lilith Hellfire, where can people get a hold of you?
I reject that energy. Anyway, if you want to find me on Twitter, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making comments, not content. Can't stress this enough. Get me to 669. Hey-oh. That's at Lilith Hellfire69. Duh. Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Oh, come on. How about $6.99?
No. Put it here. Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business. Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro.
Thank you for joining us. Again, next week, Batman 467 through 469.
Hey-oh.
69.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. And on that 69. Hey-oh.
Poor future movie's gonna be so bad.
King Snake 69.
Just the way we like it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to make sure we have plenty of time to cover that arc. Missed your number of dick jokes this week, kids. Don't worry, come back next week.
Oh yeah, give me the over-under on dick jokes.
125.
Come on.
Over. Yeah.
Because get it? 269th episode? That's the amount of jokes I'm going for.
Oh my! Everything out of her mouth.
Counters out, kids.
Everything out of her mouth is going to be dick. Hey-oh. All right, so come back next time. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are the night.
We are the night. The Batman podcast. All to do with the Dark Knight.
Hello, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Dr. Issues.
And we're hosts of Capes on the Couch, the podcast where comics get counseling.
Superheroes don't always get to go home happy. That's where we come in.
We offer psychiatric and mental health analysis of comic book characters.
So check us out at capesonthecouch.live and across all social media platforms at Capes on the Couch.